Last weekend, we planned a trip to Huckleberry Festival at Castle Mountain Resort. Since the festival was happening on Saturday, we decided to book a glamping stay nearby so we could really enjoy the experience without rushing. We got there on Friday, and since we had some time before settling in, we headed out to do the Bears Hump Trail in Waterton. The hike was short but really steep, and honestly, it did get a little tough at points. But the moment we reached the top, it was all worth it. The views were just amazing. The lake, the little town, and mountains stretching out everywhere. We ended up staying there for a while, just sitting, standing, and taking it all in. It was the perfect start to our weekend adventure. From the top of Bear's Hump, you are not just looking at a beautiful view, you are looking at history. Waterton Lakes National Park was created in 1895, making it Canada's fourth national park. Long before that, Indigenous people lived and traveled through these valleys, hunting, gathering, and connecting with the land. What makes Waterton special is not just its story, but its life. These mountains and lakes are home to bears, mountain goats, elk, and more than 250 species of birds. In summer, the valleys burst with wildflowers, earning Waterton the title of Canada's wildflower capital. And in 1932, Waterton joined with Glacier National Park in the US to form the world's first international peace park, a symbol of friendship between two countries. Today, it's also a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve and a World Heritage Site. So, when you stand here surrounded by mountains, lakes, and wildlife, you are a part of a place that's not just stunning, it's truly one of a kind. After our hike, we finally arrived at our glamping spot near Castle Mountain Resort. And honestly, it was even better than we expected. Inside the tent, everything was set up for a comfortable stay, with cozy bedding and all the little things you would need for a good night's sleep. Right in front of our tent, there was a small lake, so peaceful and quiet. It felt like the perfect escape. We had packed some snacks and drinks, so as soon as we settled in, we just sat outside our tent, soaking up the sun and enjoying the calmness around us. The little lake in front of the tent made it even more peaceful. It felt like our own private spot in the middle of nature. As the evening rolled in, we got really excited for the fire. We had brought wood with us, and the private fireplace right outside our tent was just perfect. There's something about hearing the crackling of wood and feeling the warmth of a fire when the air starts to get cooler. It instantly makes the evening so much more special. Of course, we couldn't resist roasting marshmallows. I took my time trying to get mine perfectly golden and soft inside, while Tanuj, well, he ended up burning his completely on purpose because he thought it looked hilarious, and the funny part, he still enjoyed eating them. For dinner, we packed biryani, and honestly, nothing compares to enjoying a warm, homey meal outdoors after a full day of exploring. Sitting by the fire under the stars with good food and laughter. It was one of those simple but perfect moments. The whole experience from the hike to glamping by the lake and ending the night by the fire really made the day feel complete. The next morning, we woke up to a soft mist hovering over the lake, giving everything a dreamy, almost magical look. The air was crisp and fresh, and you could hear the faint sounds of birds starting their day. Slowly, the golden sunshine broke through the mist, casting a warm glow across the water and the mountains. And we knew it was going to be a beautiful day. We packed up our things, got ready, and left our glamping tent around 8 am, feeling excited for what was ahead. Our next stop was Castle Mountain Resort for the Huckleberry Festival. Since we had already purchased our chairlift tickets online, picking them up at the ticket counter was quick and easy, just a scan and we were ready to go. As soon as we entered the festival area, the aroma of freshly cooked meals hit us and it immediately made our mouths water. The place was buzzing with energy. There were chairs set up to relax and enjoy the view, a stage with live performances, and a dozens of local vendors selling everything from handmade crafts to baked goods and preserves. Then it was time for the chairlift ride. I was bubbling with excitement, and Tanuj, he was a little nervous, trying his best to hide it, which made me laugh. As we slowly rose above the lush green forests and sparkling streams, the mountains stretching endlessly around us, I couldn't stop taking in every detail. The crisp mountain air, the gentle sway of the chairlift, and the view unfolding below. It was pure magic. And the best part? At the top, the fun of berry picking was waiting for us, and I couldn't wait to get started. As soon as we reached the top, I was all set to dive into the huckleberries. I knew exactly what to look for since we'd been here last year, and honestly, they are just so delicious, sweet with a hint of tartness. Huckleberries are actually a favorite snack for bears too, especially late summer when they are trying to build up energy for winter. So, as I picked the berries, I couldn't help but imagine a bear somewhere in the mountains doing the exact same thing. The bushes were everywhere, dotting the mountainside, and it felt almost magical to wander through them. I was tasting the berries straight from the bush, while Tanuj, he kept joking that we were stealing the bear's food, which made me laugh every time he said it. He also kept trying to grab the biggest berries before I could get them, and we were laughing the whole time. The sunlight streaming through the trees, the crisp mountain air, and the endless view around us made it feel like we were in our own little berry paradise. Every time I popped a berry in my mouth, it reminded me why we keep coming back. It's simple, sweet, and just pure joy. Moments like this, laughing while picking berries on a mountaintop, are exactly what make trips like this unforgettable. It was such a hot day that when we came back down from the mountains, the first thing I did was grab an ice cream, and it was absolutely delicious. We still had some time before leaving, so we decided to explore a bit more and visit Cameron Falls and just wander around Waterton town. The fall was incredible. I just sat there for a while watching the water cascade down. It was so peaceful and calming. The sound of the falls, the fresh mountain air, it felt like a perfect little escape. Waterton town itself is beautiful. We took a leisurely walk around the lake, sitting by the water and soaking in the mountains all around us. Everywhere you look, there is this stunning combination of water and peaks, and it made the whole experience feel really special. Just being there, surrounded by nature, the mountains, and the lake, was such a perfect way to end the trip. And just like that, our trip came to an end. The drive back home was beautiful too. By the way, about the huckleberries. This time we managed to pick a good amount, so the first thing I did was freeze them. You can use these berries in so many ways. Make jam, toss them in your pancakes, or bake muffins like I did last time. Trust me, they are delicious. If you want to try them, let me know. I'll bake some for you too. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do it now. Bye and take care.